That's not my... That's not Stefano.
Actually, it is. Although I can understand your confusion.
No, it's not. I saw him get lowered into the ground.
No, you saw Paolo get lowered into the ground.
Paolo! Paolo, you can't seriously expect me to believe... Paolo.
Believe it. This is Papa, who's still alive, breathing, at least for now. I do deserve a pat in the back for Paolo, though. You know, I searched all over the earth to find a perfect match.
Did you? Stefano's dead. They positively identified the body.
Ah, come on. You can't blame the crack police force for missing this one.
I have a little bit of experience when it comes to this, Ian. I know a fake when I see one.
EJ, I wonder if you know what it's like to love a woman. I'm not just talking about having an affair. I know you've had plenty of those, but do you know what it's like to love a real woman?
What are you talking about?
I'm not talking about those greeting card romances. I'm talking about the kind of love that alters the composition of your brain. The kind of love that makes you question who you are or what life is all about. I asked the old man the same question. Futile exercise. He didn't have a clue what I was talking about.
Neither do I.
Well, that's because you've never been in love, you see. Because you've never been in love and you've never lost somebody. When I lost Madison, you see, all those feelings of love and all that passion became no feelings at all. And I asked myself, I don't know which is worse. You know, the old man, he's got a very high tolerance for pain. My associate has worked very hard trying to get pertinent information out of him, but he is a man of very few words. It is my hope that you will turn out to be a much more engaging conversationalist.
Hey, Ian. Yeah, you want to talk? Come over here. Come on, talk to me.
What do you know about this?
I don't know. I was more of a philatelist as a child.
My mother, Yvette, she worked for Stefano's father, Santo, when I was a child. Her name was engraved on the other half of this coin for obvious reason.
Obvious to who?
Well, Santo, his intentions were very clear. He would have died for his Yvette. He intended for her to have half of what he had.
Really? You got all that from a coin, did you?
Well, I'm her only heir. I'm sure you can see where I'm going with all of this.
Yeah, I can see where you're going. You think you're a DiMera. You think that you are...
He is not a DiMera! He's a bastard. Nothing more.
No, he's right. I don't know who my real father is. But Santo filled in all of my life. You can relate to that, can't you? Once I've cracked this code, I will have access to generation after generation of Demera money squirreled away in continents all over this world. It'll make the Demera public holdings look like pocket change. That was Santo's wish for me, and I intend to honor it.
And if you can't?
Oh, I can! I can and I will, even if I've got to spill blood to do it. Well, obviously, Stefano doesn't trust you with a code. I mean, he loves you, but he doesn't trust you. You could spend 50 years on the couch trying to figure that one out.
Then why don't you let me go? Because this is clearly family business. And that has nothing to do with me.
Now, sometimes family transcends blood, does it not, Stefano? See this old man here? He withstands torture very well. I guess it's all these years of being feared and loathed prepared him for it. You see, sometimes something happens when a loved one is undergoing the same extreme pain. The see, problem with that is, it begs the question, does he care for you or not? Now, of course, if this doesn't work out, then there's always the bastard Chad. And that dear little half-orphan Theo. But, oh, God, I hope this doesn't come to that. I suppose what I'm about to do could be seen as a favor, really, on a grand scale. All of these women who, in an effort not to appear shallow, claim to love you, EJ, for what is on the inside, well, you're about to see just what is inside there.
Why would you think that my well-being is going to matter to him? If you're waiting for some latent paternal protection to rise up, you're going to be waiting a very long time. And I'll be long dead. This is funny to you, is it?
It's actually hilariously funny. You know, my intention was to take everything away from him. I was going to take his fortune. I was going to take his wife. I was going to take his offspring.
Yeah, well, I'm not his son.
Do you think that letter from Alice was authentic? How difficult do you really think it is to switch blood types? Oh, come on. I'm surprised at you. You have experience in that department. No. It's true. It's an immutable fact. You and Stefano, father and son, in spirit and in blood.